Well, I figured out where I'm going, and I've got the right weapon for it. But first, I need to, boarding house. Wonder what would be in here. Maybe more money? I'll take it. It may not be that far. I don't want to walk, though. It's quite a ways. Yeah, I am farther than it. Yeah. I want to kill a Cazador. I haven't killed one yet, and I've been killed by one. I was already kind of injured. I just don't want to use my doctor's bags unless something is actually crippled. Oh shit. Did quite a bit of damage. Look at that thing, it just wants to sting something. Okay, that was obviously bad. I could do that. Really want to buy some hydras. So does that affect this too? Oh, that ought to be about enough. That is worth a lot of money. And who the hell would eat that? I see, oh, you went around the other side of the building. These things are so fast. Gotta wait till they get in close, because you're not out of ammo when they get to you. So yeah, so nothing. Alright, so I killed 2 of those. Now I have to continue along this way. Where I wanted to get to was this. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's something. There wouldn't be a road going to it, and it wouldn't be a lighter color like that. Something big happened there. Okay, I've been up there. Let's take another stim pack. Is that going to be enough? I die really fast to certain things. To an explosion right underneath me, holy crap, I die in like 2 of those. Which is still one more than it should take. Yeah, that heals without giving radiation. And this was where I thought I would get over the rise and then see something that would come get me. There's that, but it doesn't look too interesting. And here's the road. Okay, so I'm thinking that if I just keep going that way, there's going to be a barrier. But this here, this is probably where those death claws are going to be at. Alright. Before I go this way, I need to save. I've got my things reloaded. Let's go. There's got to be something interesting up this way. It may be a whole lot of nope and get the fuck out of here. This road seems fairly new and in decent condition, so if there was some kind of giant explosion here recently, like what it looks like. Okay, I spoke too soon. There goes the road. Some parts of it are nice. It looks like a skull on a stick. We all know what happens when you find a skull on a stick. Somebody put it there. Well, that's the mailbox. What is that? That had better be dust and not radiation. Huh. I like how one sign faces one way and the other. I mean, they really a little detail like that. It's common sense that it would be like that, but that they put the sign at all. Okay, now it's opening up, and there's something there. This may be less interesting than I think it will be. I thought it would be a crater. Oh, and I see. It's like a giant mole rat. No, that's a bighorner. Okay, so if it's a bighorner, there could be people that are hurting animals, or it could be wild bighorners, which are aggressive. Mountainous stuff always creeps me out. It's like I can't see 50 feet away from me. There is mine. So I want this thing so I can eat it. I think that's perfect. Oh, wait. I already had max health. Is that another one? That's two over there. This could be just like the home of some wild bighorners. I could be way more cautious than I need to be, but they are pretty tough. Got a lot of hit points. And I would say you would have to shoot them quite a bit with a machine gun. I don't see any people. And there is another bighorner. It's on the other side of the rock. It shouldn't be able to see me. I don't know how close you can get to them before they attack. I think it's kind of like the male is dominant, kind of defending his territory kind of a thing. I don't really want to attack them. I want this, and I might have to get close to it in visible range of it. Okay, it's facing the other way. Okay, this is something. What's that? I don't think this is going to be a way back down the mountain. Doesn't seem to be anything up here except for animals. And it's getting dark. But at least there are trees. Green trees. And animals that aren't usually hostile. Okay. Guess I can go over that way too. Like, I've got a machine gun, so I always do that. Oh yeah, let's go with this thing. Screw it. Bugstone Park. Break 1. Six. Okay. Let's find something that's less important. It's pretty dark. I would like to just keep wandering along this road and see where it goes. Maybe it's actually going to a mountain peak, not a... Okay, this works a lot better for these things. Ah. Where are they at? Oh, it's those things. They're not attacking me. But they are hostile. If nothing else, I've got several auto-fire weapons. I've got hunting rifles, explosives. A house. A building. I don't know what it is, but this is a fucking place. Alright. I am an exemplar, is what the game is telling me my rank is. Who are these people? super mutants? They're not attacking me?
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
Yeah, I want to know about,
Such as?
what is the history of this place?
Was a resort pre-war.
Looks like
I
it.
renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend.
You renamed it.
Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
Yeah, you seem to be the leader. That's who I want to talk to.
Was part of the super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with the tribal. Now I'm here.
An army.
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well.
You are a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully.
Ghouls,
well,
even.
most of the time. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
Huh.
All right.
I was not expecting to find a super mutant stronghold, I guess. Why
A
don't
lot
you
of
like...
bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years.
And humans.
Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
I don't seem to care too much about the Legion now that I think about
Caesar
it.
thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
I mean, they are too ambitious. I don't need to ask. I've already figured it out that they're spread thin.
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
What else?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
They do get rid of the banditry. Yeah.
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town.
That's why the town's there, is it works.
All right.
What about the Nightkin? I haven't seen any yet, I guess.
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
Okay. What about rules?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
Will the Nightkin at least give me a warning if they're going to attack me? Tell me to stop looking at them?
See you.
Oh, it's very, very dark. I need to sleep somewhere. Just gonna go straight for the door. I mean, there's two buildings. Lodge, that's what I want. We'll explore this in the daylight. so I can see what the things are. They all are probably bigger than me. But that guy was nice.
Another human. One was enough.
That must be Nightkins. You're the doctor.
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet you. I'm Calamity.
What do you do here?
Most of the time,
Doctor. So.
I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant.
Oh, assistant.
We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the big Horner hides and meat for supplies.
You have stuff to sell. I need repairs.
Let me take a look.
I've got some money. Oh, she can't repair past 76. Why would I ever want to use that? I like this thing. That's pretty expensive though. Yeah, very expensive. I don't want to be back to 0.
All right.
And you have... You know what, let's get rid of the bone saw. Get rid of the camera. Anything that I can just find, go ahead and get rid of it. What the fuck is this? See that everywhere. I haven't seen any since I found those 2. Conductor, I've seen those. It's 5 pounds. It's like, do I really want to carry all these things that I can't build anything with? I haven't used them, been carrying them forever. These are heavy, but I think I might need it. Lead doesn't weigh anything, so I can keep that. Medical brace, I don't think I need but one. I think you make something with it, like the doctor's bag. I can't use it. I want to get rid of that, but what if I need it? Pilot light? It's a pound. I can't believe there's a light bulb that weighs a pound. Must be a heavy duty one. So anyway, scrap metal I see everywhere. Sensor modules I see everywhere. Scrap electronics. Look at all this junk I don't need. Surgical tubing, I don't see that very often. Turpentine I've seen quite a bit. Wonder glue, a wrench. Not gonna bake anything. Okay, so that's 125. What does she have? Doctor's bags? Fixing things. Don't I have one? Yeah, fixer, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, addiction removal. So this thing could be useful. I think I'll buy it. Survival 10. Barter. Wasteland Surgeon. She's got a lot of those. I'll spend just that. Wait, I got a gun I could sell. Let me sell it somewhere else.
Thanks.
Is there anyone other than super mutants come this way?
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The Great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
The Great Khans. I think I need to learn about them. Calamity.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. Never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
I should meet this Dr. Henry.
Bye.
And here he is.
Hey there!
What's up, old man?
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
You said hey there. I didn't say anything until you said that, so... What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet. The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
That sounds like a good idea. I wouldn't want to piss one of them off. I don't necessarily want to help.
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
I don't like that I'm asking him this, but it's an option.
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I'd like to get one more grand accomplishment done. If we must. Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave.
It was the Enclave.
Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore. Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after.
Yeah, that guy told me
If
about
we
that.
must. I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants around tends to keep things safe and quiet.
All right.
Yes, yes.
What is this thing? This is a Night Stalker? What are those other guys? Are these super mutants too?
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
I guess I have to talk to this. Say this first.
Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is uncomfortable.
How does that make you different from some humans?
It is different. Right now, I'm trying very hard to remain civil, and you're not making it easy with your incessant questions.
I'll leave you alone.
Finally. Don't look at me.
How do I tell?
Henry's Prince Park.
So any of them that look like that are Nightkin, I guess.